Here it is, your 2013 Varsity 845 Boys Basketball All-Star Team. The 5 best players in Section 9 made the team. Check it out. Middletown sophomore guard Aaron Ray averaged 17.7 points, 10.2 rebounds, and 5.1 assists. He scored 41 points in a game against Pine Bush. Ray carries on the family tradition of being a V845 first-teamer. His brother Kendrick, now playing at Quinnipiac, was a first-teamer last season. Just tell me, first of all, what was the highlight of your season this year?
At the end, I started playing well and scoring a lot of points, helping my team, and they really need me because in the beginning of the season, I hurt my ankle and I couldn't play. I wasn't playing that good, so at the end of the basketball season, I started pushing myself. So,
John S. Burke Catholic Senior Center Stan Busick helped the Eagles to the Class A state championship game, where they lost to McKinley in overtime, 76-73. Stan put up 19 points and 14 rebounds in that game, an epic effort. For the season, he averaged 17 points, 8.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 1.3 blocks. He has Division I and Division II attention.
All right, so you had a great senior season. Just tell us what the highlights were for you.
Some highlights for me were definitely getting back to Glens Falls, getting back to the state championship game. Even though we didn't win it, it's still a great feeling to get up there because a lot of teams don't have a chance to get up there. Individual for me was probably scoring my 1,000-point in Cornwall. I've always wanted to do that since I was a freshman, and just being able to accomplish it this year was great. I loved it.
You know, when you think back on this, what would be your memory? What do you take with this from playing with the guys?
This year I really have to say that taking everything away is we were really one really big family. That's what Coach preached to us the whole year, and just looking back at the whole season now, I've never really had a team as family as this team was this year, and I'm very proud to say that.
Valley Central Senior Center Calvin Crawford was one of Section 9's most consistent scorers and rebounders this year. He was usually good for a double-double every night, averaging 23 points and 9 rebounds. He has an offer from Vermont on the table, but may attend a prep school in the fall. So just tell me about your season, another big year, a lot of double-doubles. Just tell me how it felt to come up big for the team this year.
Well, I was just trying my best, doing whatever Coach said, trying to help the team, and my teammates, they looked for me, and they knew that I was one of the good players on the team, so they looked for me a lot, and it was a good year for us, a decent year.
And for you personally, you obviously had a great year last season. What was the difference where this year you were, even better, and you had a good year last year?
Well, I'd say between the work we put in during the summer with BC Eagles and travel, and just coming back and playing with a lot more confidence, really helped my season this year.
Kingston senior guard Jordan Deco was lights out from three-point range, making 47 of 116 attempts, good for 41%. He averaged 17.2 points per game, and as good as he was from the outside, he was a slasher who could get to the basket and played great defense for the Tigers. So just tell me about how pleased you are with this season, the Section 9 title, and not only that, you guys really dominated Section 9.
Well, it was definitely a fun year, senior year, our whole starting 5 with seniors, and it was fun. I couldn't ask for a better year. Rough ending against New Rochelle, but we definitely came out and played the best basketball we could, and we really had fun.
And then just tell me about yourself. You were a very good player last year. I think you added to your game. You were even more dangerous and even more dominant. Tell me about your game and taking it to another level this season.
Well, last year everybody just knew me really for a shooter. So in the off season I really worked on, I got my weight up a little bit and worked on my ball handling and getting inside the paint and just helping out my teammates really.
And here he is, our 2013 Varsity 845 Player of the Year, Kingston senior point guard Justin Robinson. J-Rob averaged 17.1 points, 6.4 assists, 3.9 steals, and 3.8 rebounds, leading the Tigers to the Section 9 Class AA championship. He finishes his 4-year career with 924 points. Robinson was the straw that stirs the drink, setting up teammates for Kingston. And if he wasn't setting them up, he was scoring himself with dazzling drives and jumpers.
So tell us, you guys had another great season. What were the highlights for you as far as individually and as a team?
Well, early on it was beating Green Tech and setting the single game assist record in my gym. And throughout the season we had some good games, some good wins, but ultimately beating Newburgh twice in our gym and of course the Section 9 championship. And
how about for you? How do you feel you played and what you brought to your team this year?
I feel like I played well at times, but like any great player would say, they played bad. But, I did my job, and I brought the team together as a leader, so I'd say my season was pretty well.
And when you look back on this years from now, what do you think your memories will be of this season?
Bringing back the Section 9 title to Kingston